Hello, welcome back to the channel. Yeah, nice week, really good weather, stunning weather. Things are growing nicely. Finally, grass is moving. Could do with a bit more rain, I hate to say it, but yeah, finally you can see fields are greening up. This had fertilizer 3 weeks ago now. It's looking nice. Tiny bit of chickweed coming through, but grass is looking well, clover's coming through. We can get herbicide on to control that chickweed, but yeah, things are looking well. Planting is all but done. We've got all the seed crop in, so we're going to show you a bit of that now of when we were planting the seed nearly a week ago now, in some really nice conditions down the east of the island. But yeah, things are growing well. We're uncovering a lot more fields of plastic, taking off a lot more. Yeah, a few more fields have come off this week. Hoping we can get some rain on them, but they're all looking really well, to be honest. And yeah, that's kind of the aim of the game now. We've started harvesting as well, so all the indoor is now just about pretty much completely gone, and we'll be starting on the first outdoor slopes tomorrow, Monday. So it should yeah, kind of just as planting finishes, we move into harvest. But it's nice for not once this year that we're not going to be trying to plant, harvest and do everything at the same time. Last year it was so wet in March that we had a lot of planting done in April. So this year, so much better. Planting has pretty much been finished in March, and we've kind of got a bit of a gap, or quite a time between planting and harvesting. And very early harvesting is small yields. So, you know, not small yields, but lighter yields and also smaller volumes we're harvesting. So yeah, we kind of only really harvest in the mornings until we get to kind of first couple of weeks in May where it'll pick up. But yeah, show you now some clips of us planting our seed crop last week. So you can see here we're planting our seed. The seed is very different to our export crop. We plant them slightly further apart. The ones we're planting today are going to be actually used for our seed crop in 2026. So it's quite a special seed, which is why in this field we're actually planting a variety of different sizes, because they're all the same year. They're all quite new seed. So you can see here Adam's putting down some bigger potatoes, but we've just been planting some smaller potatoes. That's because we want to keep them all together. Usually we wouldn't do doing this. We'd try and keep the same potato size in the whole field. But I say, because they're a special seed, we've got to make sure they're all on the same block. So as you can see here, as with all the other fields we've been planting this year, first part of the process when we get to the field, once it's been ploughed and fertilised, is the power harrowing. So you can see me going up and down. Here I'm just ripping out the tracks from where the trailer's been driving, putting out the potatoes, taking out all the compaction, and then I'm passing it once, and then I pass it again to open up all the ridges. As you can see me here coming up, this is the track where the trailer had been, and I was just opening up those 4 rows for the guys to finish planting. So you've just seen there, the soil here is very light, sandy. We're pretty much at sea level, very close to the sea, the coast here. These fields have been in grass for 3 years, so that means that it's clean soil and the potatoes should do really well. These potatoes are going to be in the ground longer than any of our export crops will be. These will be planted today and they won't be being harvested till July. So there's much more chance that this field, after this year's crop, there's going to be a build-up of potato cyst nematode, which we don't want, and that's kind of one of the biggest pests that affects a potato farmer. And it causes for little pinprick holes in the potatoes, so when you come to harvest them, they're no good. So especially for our seed crop, we try and really rotate that around a lot, and we try and fix that in with our cattle rotation, so that any fields that have a seed crop will be then going to the cows for either cereals or grass silage or maize in the following years. So then once the ridges have all been opened, so as with other fields, we lay all the potatoes down. See the guys here putting them all in the piles. We know we increase the distance, we're planting these further apart, not as close, and that's because we want bigger potatoes. We want some bigger seed for these, so we're planting them further apart. By planting further apart, gives the potatoes more room, more chance to grow, and we get bigger tubers when we come to harvest. So that's the goal there. And you can see the guys there planting in their sticks, we call them, and there's 2 people in each place, and they're planting their box in between each stick, and they know that they have to plant their box of potatoes in the gap they've given. And you can see here nearly double the spacing that we'd plant for our export crop. But yeah, as I said before, we want big, nice seed. So they're doing a cracking job, working really hard, and I say we're very nearly the end. So they've all worked extremely hard this year, and yeah, it's been a much nicer planting than 2024. Lastly then, once the guys have planted all the potatoes, it's Adam here, and he's going along and he's rebanking over, or closing the ridges back over with a little John Deere. And yeah, we put a slightly bit more ground on compared to the export crop again. I say we want to get a really big crop, so we're not fussed if they take a bit longer to come up and there's a bit more ground around the potatoes. But yeah, really nice soil, doing a cracking job, and fingers crossed they emerge well in a few weeks' time. Yeah, thanks for watching today's video. Hope you've all enjoyed it. It's just showing a bit of how we plant our seed potatoes and the seed crop. We are pretty much there now. I'm actually going away for a week, so this video we filmed last week, and then my sister-in-law will be in charge for next Wednesday's video, which is going to be the first harvest of our coatee. So hopefully you'll enjoy that, and I'll probably yeah, get all that filmed. But we're going to be interested to see. I'm away for a week. These were planted, some of our first fields we planted without plastic. These are by hand on the 22nd of Feb. So you can see they're all just about to come up. They're all just coming up, just about to start marking the row. So that these 2 rows aren't planted on purpose, they're not missing. So it'll be interesting to see in a week how much they change. They should change quite a lot. As I said, hopefully we had some rain. So I'm filming this early, but hopefully we had some rain last Thursday. And yeah, it's gonna be nice weather, so hopefully this field will change quite a bit in the next week. So hope you enjoyed today's video, and we'll look forward to Wednesday's video. Exciting first day of the outdoor harvest, so looking forward to it.